Hi, I'm here to do a review comparison of the Canon's middle-of-the-range optical image stabilized binoculars. We have the 12-36 IS2s and the 15x50s IS all-weather. I'll start off with the 12x36 IS2. And what do we have in the box? We have user manual. Basically goes tells you not to look at the sun, a couple of other warnings, and then gives you the spec. Actually claims 4 hours on alkaline batteries for image stabilizing, and comes with a little neck strap, and these are the binoculars here. Comes in I guess a polyester with polyester pouch with minimal padding. You got a nice little emblem there, Canon image stabilizer. Has a strap, and I'll just get this out of the way. These are the binoculars. They feel nice in the hand. They're light. They feel solid. There's this nice fluid movement of the focusing ring, and the eye cups. People have complained that the eye cup caps they fall off too easily. In my testing, they never fell off, but they're not exactly stuck on there either. The rubber is fairly nice and soft here, and there's also a good nasal bridge separation in between the two eyepieces. And you have the image stabilizing button in the center. It engages. I'm not sure you can see that green light. It engages when you press on it. As soon as you remove your finger, it disengages. The lenses are 36 millimeters, and they reflect a green sort of like sheen to them. So, the actual performance of the binoculars is actually quite remarkable. I mean, you can see the moons of Jupiter fairly well, and there is some minor chromatic aberration, but it's really minor. Say for example, if this was Jupiter here, you may see like a little purple fringe down here at the bottom, and that's basically it. Apart from that, they're really fantastic, and they feel good. The coating feels like a satin type of rubber, so it just feels good. Okay, so we'll put those to the one side there, and we'll move on to the 15x50s. So with the 15x50s, you get a user manual, probably tell you the same thing, that don't look at the sun, don't throw at your friends, don't use it as a hammer, blah blah. And this here, the specs claim like a 2.5 hour battery life for it using the image stabilizer, but all these specs are online, so you can check them out yourself. And in here you have a warranty certificate, and I think it claims 10 years excluding electronic and electrical parts, which is only covered by a one year warranty. And you have down here you have a neck strap. This one is definitely more substantial than the other one. So it's got I guess it looks nice. It's two-tone. It's kind of grey and black, and the Canon logo is embroidered, and I'd say it's around maybe 50% thicker, maybe 35%, something like that, in that order. Anyway, here you have the pouch. I'll just put this down. Pouch doesn't have any straps on it. I'm guessing you use binocular straps and pass them through here, and they'll support the binoculars. And here they are. Same kind of packaging, you know, nice, well, maybe not that nice, but anyway, a little cotton pouch, you know, to keep them in. They definitely feel much more substantial. They have a kind of like a purplish tint to the objective lenses, and the rubber is not as I guess it doesn't feel as good to me as the other ones. It's kind of like definitely more rubber. One of the issues I have with it is the separation of the I guess the eyepiece cups. You can see I can only just fit my finger through them, and you've got to actually fit your nose in it. So you're definitely gonna have to separate it a little bit to get your nose through there, and it just doesn't feel comfortable for your nose. Apart from that, that's probably that's my main criticism of these binoculars. I think the 18x50s share the same design, so they'll also suffer from that. The image stabilizing that has a button to the right, and you press on it to engage, and the green light comes on. Press it again, disengage. I think it turns off automatically after 5 minutes, or you can keep it engaged just like the 12x36s, and then remove your finger and it disengages. Performance of these is actually quite good, you know. Again, you get some minor chromatic aberration. I'm not sure which one, it's a little different than the 12x36s, but I'm not sure which one's better. Probably this one, with looking at Jupiter, you'll see that it has imagine this is Jupiter, or actually imagine this is Jupiter here. You'll see a little like green fringe there and a little red fringe there. Whereas with the 1236s, it's kind of like a larger distortion. Also, you kind of get like a halo, like the sun's coming through clouds, you know, a little bit around here. But it's really very minor. It doesn't distract from the detail of Jupiter or its moons. And yeah, generally they're much more substantial. And you have one of the cool things is that you do have a tripod mount right here. It's just a standard thread, you know, and it's supposed to be all weather. So it's I haven't tested it in all weather, but I'm assuming that if it's raining, it's not gonna fog up the internal lens surfaces, and so generally I'm pretty happy with both of them. I'm not sure which one's better, because obviously the 15x50s are much more expensive. They're around in the order of I don't know, 50% more expensive, and or even up to 100% more expensive. But they do feel good. They do magnify well. The magnification 15 times versus 12 times, it doesn't look that much bigger. It's maybe a very minor amount, but it is they're fantastic binoculars. I'm going to get at some kitchen scales now, so you can actually see the difference in weight. These are with batteries in them. So that's 706 grams. And these ones are 1208 grams. So they're almost twice as heavy as these ones. But if you've got fairly big hands, they do feel okay in the hands. I still prefer the feel of the 12x36s, but I mean, look how much more lens you're getting for your price, you know. I mean, for your money. And the image stabilizing works about the same in both. The manual says that the 12x36s offers, I guess, a 0.1 degree improvement over these. In practice, I can't tell the difference. They both stabilize very well, and I think the stabilization is really an essential feature. So I really like that. And what else can I say about them? Weight, pros, performance. Yeah. Generally, there you go. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this brief review comparison with them. Which one would I keep? I like performance. So if I had to keep one, I would go with the 15x50s. And but again, if I had to keep it and I didn't have to travel with them, that would be the choice. If I had to travel, like if I was going hiking or walking or somewhere and I had to carry them for a long distance, I'd definitely go with the 12x36s. They're more comfortable to use and hold, but they haven't got quite the performance of the 15x50s. But apart from that, I think for the money, the 12x36s are definitely the go. But if your money is no concern and you're just interested in performance, the 15x50s, they're anyway. I don't think you could be sorry with any one of them. And yeah, they're really pretty good.